Hi, I'm Howard Jackson from Open Door Multimedia, and over the last couple of days I've been putting together our newsletter for March 2012. If you look in the background you'll see some flowers. They're thanks to it being Mother's Day a couple of days ago. To get the flowers in shot I had to drop down and get really low, and I'm a little bit concerned that I maybe won't be able to get back up again. On the plus side, if the paramedics do need to come, at least they'll find an aesthetically pleasing scene when they arrive. There's been a lot going on over the last few weeks, starting with the Present of a Lifetime film of 3 generations of a family in Cumbria. I'll be promoting the Present of a Lifetime side of the business in the coming year, and this was a great way to start. 30-minute film of mum and dad, baby and grandma. The baby didn't say much, but she gurgled in all the right places. And grandma complained that her hair was a mess because she'd not been told about the filming. But she had to admit that if she had been told, she wouldn't have turned up in the first place. So work that one out if you can. I can't show you the film itself because it's a very personal record of a very special time. But I did get permission to show a snippet, and it's a brilliant example of the difference between stills photography and film. So here you go. Beautiful mum, beautiful dad and beautiful grandma. So the baby was bound to be gorgeous as well, and she was. And here you go, stills first. Baby awake and beautiful, baby asleep and beautiful. But what about the bit in the middle? What about the process of actually going to sleep? And this one doesn't quite work on photograph. So you have to take a look at the film, and when you do, oh. So on this occasion at least, film wins hands down. And I asked Grandma to wake the baby up again, just in case I'd missed the shot. I was joking, but she did it anyway. Can't believe it. And who said don't work with children and animals? What about this fella? He was inherited by the son of a friend of mine who just bought a big house. He's enormous and vicious, and that's a nasty combination. And then we move on to a film that we made in February for the Solway Coast area of outstanding natural beauty. And that's part of Allerdale Borough Council, so it was a local authority project, and that was brilliant news. Called Hedge Lane on the Solway. It was a brilliant weekend. I met some real characters. So a lot of spade work?
Awful lot of spade work, which is why I don't enter.
And got some great insight into the work that's been done to preserve the natural heritage on the Solway Coast.
But the smaller competitions like this need support.
Yeah.
And if there's nobody to show people what to do, there's sort of various people saying, oh, do this, do that, to the volunteers or people who wanted the trainees, and they get the mixed messages.
Yeah.
So if there's one person showing them what to do, they can make a much better job.
Right.
And they get the clarity in their work, which you can see.
Yeah. Then a couple of weeks later, at the opposite end of the country, I made a film about another heritage subject, and that's gig racing, and it was at Appledore in North Devon. So technically not a sophisticated project, and it was filmed on a camera that you could pick up second hand on eBay for around about £150, but great colours and a great spectacle. And in between the Solway Firth and North Devon, how about my trip to Mexborough in Yorkshire? Lovely people right enough, but is it me? Least said, soon as mended. And then some technical developments. I think I mentioned last time about buying Apple's Motion 5 animation software. Well, I've been slowly getting to grips with it, and here's a simple example of what you can do with it. And finally, over the last couple of weeks, I've been spending a lot of time networking. I've joined the business focus group that meets at the park in Leigh every Friday morning and connected with around about 150 new people on LinkedIn. And after producing my own personal profile film. Hi, I'm Howard Jackson from Open Door Multimedia, and today I'll be describing exactly what happens when you commission a film from us. I'm now promoting a brilliant offer where you get a free personal profile film with every promotional, training or website film that you commission from Open Door Multimedia that costs more than £375. That offer runs up to the end of April with some conditions, but check the website for details. Brilliant for beefing up your website or your LinkedIn profile or your social media pages. And that's about it for this month. I'm Howard Jackson of Open Door Multimedia. Hope you've enjoyed the newsletter. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.